Alright, now here at the flight line this morning, I've got the E-Flight Corsair we'll be taking up. I've got a new acquisition I picked up at a RC swap meet. This is a Waco. It's really designed for a glow engine. However, I've retrofitted a electric setup on there. I forgot the cowl, so just got the battery taped in. I'm just going to do a test flight on it. If it flies good, I'm going to go ahead and put the glow engine on it. I've got the FMS Super EZ. That's another relatively new acquisition. I picked it up used at a Hobby Town shop, a real good price. It's a big 1450, I think, size P47. So without further ado, let's get the Spectrum DX7 out here and this Waco. It's only my second time to fly a biplane, so hopefully it will go okay. I'm not real sure on setting the CG on these, so I'm kind of skeptical. Also wasn't sure about the motor. I pulled this off of, I think, a Texan, but I'm not positive on that. Does not have a steerable tail wheel, but it does have one that's able to turn. There's no wind this morning. Got it in high rates for the taxiing. I also put a, that's got a lot of torque on it. I also put a slow fly propeller on it. Well, we got up in the air. It's not bad for a guess on the CG. I did pull a watt test on that motor. Motor and prop pulls about 22 amps, 260 watts at the peak, about 240, 245 at standard. I did switch it down to mid rates, and it seems like it definitely likes it a lot better. Yeah, this is flying pretty good for a Maiden. I do apologize for the sun and the fact that this is probably a little far up for its size. It's probably got a, I don't know, 38, 39 inch wingspan is all. But we're trying to trim it out. It looks like she is actually flying pretty well. Normally with the last biplane I had, it was real tough for me to keep my orientation on it. It was a stagger wing, and that may be why. Let's see if she'll loop. You know what? Let's not quite yet. It's awful wet out there. If it drops out of the sky, I don't want to have to go on a sloshy recovery mission. Put a little more trim into it. Wow, she's flying really a lot better than I thought she would. Alright, let's see if we can think about landing. Got a couple of minutes left, but I don't want to run the battery all the way down. Sketchy at best. Let's see if we can take off in in mid rate. She's definitely got a lot of torque roll on this motor. See if we can do a little better on the landing. We lost a control surface there. Good thing we came in. Looks like it was my left aileron on the top wing came off. I probably couldn't see it in the video, but I saw the control linkage. Yep, that dude came right off of there. I did still have the bottom one, so that's probably why I still had some control authority on it. But overall, very pleased with that. Again, that's a Waco. I think this was put out by a company called Sportsman Aviation, based on what I could find on my research. It was a company out of the UK, I believe, primarily. And like I said, this was set up for either a 25 size glow 2-stroke or a 30 size glow 4-stroke. It did mention on the literature that I found that you could put electric on it, so I had to manufacture a bit of a motor mount there. And like I said, this puts out, all up weight on this is about 50 ounces. And the wattage that it's pulling right now, call it 240. So that's probably, I don't know, 80 watts per pound, thereabouts. So it seems like it's got decent power. And that's a, what size prop was that? 11 by 4.7 slow fly prop. So, very pleased with it. I was meaning to fix that aileron. Whoever put it together did not secure it properly, and like I said, I did intend to fix that prior to the flight, but old man memory kicked in and I forgot to. So we will fix it before we fly it again, for sure. But I do think this is already epoxied in and everything on that main firewall. So I think this would be just a beautiful plane to use with a glow engine. Let's see how much volts we dumped out of here. .8, 3.9, 3.9, 3.92. So it's really 392 and 393. So that tells me that that could have, that was about a 4-minute flight. So based on that, I probably could easily do 7 or 8 minutes with that. So, all right. Well, that's the Waco again. I appreciate you guys watching.